Donald Trump News Today.
Pro and anti-Trump rallies in CA spur fistfights, 10 arrests. Dozens of fistfights broke out as pro and anti-Trump demonstrators faced off in Berkeley, California, culminating in 10 arrests. Two different demonstrations occurred simultaneously Saturday afternoon, one supporting President Donald Trump and the other protesting against him. In the beginning stages, both sets of demonstrators were peaceful. Supporters of Trump came out in larger numbers than expected, highlighting their right to free speech. These people don't want us to have our First Amendment rights. They think that only they are allowed to exercise their First Amendment rights. They don't think we should be allowed to express ours. It's a two-way street, said pro-Trump demonstrator Andrew Lycan. The events heated up once individuals from both groups started voicing their opinions about Trump's political agenda, and several fistfights broke out over the course of a few intense hours. At least one Trump supporter had pepper spray and used it more than once, hitting several people. There has been a bunch of fights and pepper spraying and tear gassing, and yeah, it just has gotten progressively worse as we met. I've seen some blood, and a lot of people have been tear gassed, said anti-Trump demonstrator Kiki Valenzuela. Police say 10 people were arrested, most for battery and assault. One person arrested was said to have a knife. Protesters of the president say the Trump supporters showed up to provoke fights. They're going to push us to retaliate. That's why they're here. That's why they're doing it in front of cameras, to make us look bad, said anti-Trump demonstrator Brian McKechnie. Several people were left with injuries which were not life-threatening. I'm very scared right now, but there is a lot of hope still, you know. I'm just hoping we can find the peace somewhere, but I don't know. It's looking really rough right now, said anti-Trump demonstrator Brianna Elise.
A violent showdown. Hundreds of pro and anti-Trump protesters faced off this afternoon at Berkeley Civic Center. Dozens of fistfights broke out over the course of a few intense hours. Those against Trump say they're taking blows for justice.
I lost count, ma'am. It doesn't matter, because if I'm still standing, then I think I'm obligated to keep going, because that's what good people should be doing, fighting against that crap over there.
Supporters of Trump came out in larger numbers than expected, highlighting their right to free speech.
These people don't want us to have our First Amendment rights. They think that only they're allowed to exercise their First Amendment rights. They don't think we should be allowed to express ours. It's a two-way street.
The people that are supposedly on the Trump side are actually for America. They want people working. They want the basic things in life.
But the other side doesn't buy it. They say Trump supporters just came to provoke fights in liberal Berkeley.
They're going to push us to retaliate, and it's like that's why they're here. That's why they're doing it in front of cameras, is to make us look bad.
Police say 10 people were arrested, most for battery and assault, including one person who was said to have a knife. At least one Trump supporter had pepper spray and used it more than once, hitting several people, including this guy whose friends are trying to neutralize the spray.
It's been a bunch of fights and like pepper spraying and tear gassing, and yeah, it just has gotten progressively worse as we met. And I've seen some blood, and a lot of people have been tear gassed and stuff.
Several people were left with non-life-threatening injuries and many close calls for those like Brianna Elise.
I'm very scared right now, but there's a lot of hope still, you know. I'm just hoping, you know, we can find the peace somewhere, but I don't know. It's looking really rough right now.